Yes, we dat. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ziggy. It's been a week and a half since the accident. My ribs are still sore, but I can laugh a little bit now. But a sneeze is very interesting, so I'm not ready to try that yet. So what I'm going to do today is put the battery tender on the bike so that I don't kill another brand new battery. Whenever I feel up to it, we'll get to riding again. Of course, I'll need a new brake lever before I can do that safely and stop safely. And stopping safely is very important. So, let's get to it. This should not be a surprise to anybody, but just because I wanted to put the battery tender on, I can't find it. Sorry I haven't been updating much, but I haven't been doing much. I've just been sitting in the chair in front of the TV and sitting on the other chair in front of the computer. And my ribs are mostly, I don't want to say mostly healed, but it's not as painful as it was earlier. And I even actually sneezed today and it didn't hurt all that much. So today we're having an adventure. We're picking up the garbage can and bringing it back because today was trash day. So that part of my life is handled for this week. And I also, as soon as I park the trash can, I'll show you the progress on my arm. And that is another thing I should have taken some pictures of earlier. But I didn't think about it. And, you know, if I had taken more pictures, you would have seen more progress. But here we go. So, I have a big old egg here. And before you could see some discoloration coming down here. But the part that I didn't even notice at first was this. And this was a lot more discolored, and it was all the way over to here. I guess I still see a little yellow right there. But yeah, this was completely purple. And the crazy thing is, I never felt any pain there. And I only felt a little bit of discomfort after I saw the discoloration. It was perfectly fine before I saw that it was discolored. So, your boy crazy. I have just arrived at Bisbano's cellar door, and this is where we're gonna watch the Saints kick some lamb behind today. And my boy Bull is inside the fence over there, fixing up a nice gumbo. Let's check him out and see what's going on. Oh dang, it's closed on Sunday, but that's okay, they opened just for us.
My dad called me yesterday, right? And he was like, we were having a regular conversation.
Oh, no videos now.
Here's my boy Bull with the secret ingredients.
Actually, technically, we don't have the one secret ingredient.
Oh no, what?
The tasso.
No, what happened?
It's in Maurice.
Why?
Hadn't gotten there yet. It's at Nunu's.
Dude, you know I live like 2 miles from Nunu's in Maurice? So is somebody going to get it?
I don't know yet. I haven't assigned that task yet.
You should have called me.
I got here later than anticipated.
Okay, so here's the gumbo setup. We got the gas can and the tiny pot this time.
Yeah, I borrowed that from a friend.
Just water in it so far.
My even smaller pot is in the pickup. Carla's going to boil the chicken leg quarters at Holly's house.
The smell of like good, yeah. The smell of what is it, propane? That smells like steam.
What have we here? Oh, mostly ice. Some sausage.
Sausage and andouille.
Okay, so we ran into the first problem of the day. I got there expecting the gumbo to be all put together and just going through the boiling stages to where it would be ready, and they had barely started. And somehow ended up with no andouille. So I'm on the way to get the andouille at the only place they were able to find it, which is in the next town over, named Maurice. And that's about probably 8 or 10 miles from where I am right now. However, it's about 2 miles, maybe 3 from my house. So it would have been much more convenient if they would have called me at home and said, "Hey, Ziggy, run by the stove, pick up the andouille." But nope, nobody thought to do that because they started out running late. So they're running late, and I'm gonna run over there, pick it up, and bring it back over there, and then hopefully we'll get some progress. All right, we're almost at the stove. Here it is. Okay, I had andouille on the brain, but I was getting tasso, not andouille. Here's what it looks like. Here we are, Bisbano's Pizza. That's not exactly where we're going. They have the bar in the back, which is downhill, so it's kind of like a cellar. So they call it the cellar door. And that's where we're going, have some gumbo, and watch the Saints kick some serious bootay. Alright, so here's my boy Bull preparing the gumbo. Now Bull, my subscribers have already seen my gumbo, which had chicken and sausage.
Yeah,
Tell them what you're doing.
This is real Cajun gumbo. This is smoked pork tasso from Nunu's in Maurice. This is the secret ingredient. This gives your gumbo a smoky flavor, and it also gives it a spicy flavor.
So how much of it are you putting in there?
I guess about a couple of pounds.
And what else is going to be in there?
We got some hot sausage, we got some andouille, and then we're going to put some chicken in. That'll be the last thing to go in because the chicken doesn't take very long to cook.
Okay, and how much of each are we putting in?
We're going to have approximately, it was 2 10-pound bags of leg quarters that we're going to boil up, and then my wife's going to debone that because I don't put the bones in my gumbo, but we're going to take the broth that it was boiled in to add to the water. So we're going to have, once it's deboned, I figured it's probably going to be at least a good 12 pounds of leg quarter meat. And then we're going to put 6 pounds of chicken breast in here. And then we've already got 4 pounds of hot smoked sausage in here. We've got about 2 to 3 pounds of andouille. And then we've got a couple pounds of tasso in here. Small pot of gumbo.
So that's about 26, 27 pounds of just meat.
Yeah, it's small pot of gumbo. You know, we're only feeding about 3 or 4 people.
But there's no room for vegetables.
Oh, there's already, the Cajun Trinity is already in here.
How much?
5 pounds, I think.
Okay, so...
Well, actually, no, I'm lying to you. There's only about 2.5 pounds in here because I'm going to put the rest in. I'm letting some of it cook down right now. I'm about to add the rest of it in a few minutes.
We're over 30 pounds without even counting the liquids.
Give or take, yeah. It's a bar full of hungry people. I got to make sure I cook enough.
And I'm taking leftovers home.
And I text her, I hadn't heard back from her.
And this is Angela. Angela, say hello for
Hi.
for the YouTube subscribers.
She seemed less than thrilled. But hey, it's time for kickoff. I'm going back inside.
Yeah, I need to get back inside very soon too. Need to put my jersey on. But trying to make sure that this is ready to go for halftime.
All right, I'll be ready for sure.
So will I.
So here it is 4 days later, and I'm still sulking about my Saints. Well, at least we had some really good gumbo. And I brought a bunch of containers so that I could bring a bunch of it home and eat for the following week. But by the time I left, people were still getting some of it. So I just left. Went home, all depressed. Stayed depressed. Still depressed. And this morning I'm on my way to the VA to get some blood drawn for my lab work. And then in a week or so I'm going to have an appointment with my doctor to discuss that and other things. Other things meaning they ask a bunch of questions to make sure everything's okay with me. I don't expect anything to be wrong. I feel okay, except my ribs still hurt, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to show up on a blood test. And then after that, I'm going to be doing some errands, like I got to run down to the Edward Jones and deposit a check that I got back from the IRS for my heavy vehicle highway use tax that I actually paid early this year, right before I sold the truck, so I got a full refund on that. It took 6 months to get it, and 3 different submissions. Yes, I had to submit it 3 times because I submitted it, then it got sent back to me telling me to use the same form that I used, so I resubmitted it, and it got rejected again and told me to use the same form I used, so I did that again, and the 3rd time was the charm. And a few months after that, I get the check in the mail, so I'm gonna go deposit that in my business account. And then I gotta run to Reggie's again for some seasoning, because I've been this is gonna be my 4th time. First time I waited too late in the afternoon and they were closed. Second time was the day after Christmas and they were closed. Third time I met my friends there for lunch and they were out. And I gave my phone number to the lady. She was supposed to call me when they had some, and she never called me. So I'm on the way there now after my other errands, and we'll see if they have a new shipment in. She said it should be in a week, and it's been 2 weeks now. I guess, I just can't get women to call me. Story of my life. Alrighty, I have arrived at Reggie's for my 4th attempt at getting some seasoning. I hope I'm successful. Anyhow, my visit at the VA went like this. The first guy tried to get some blood out near my knuckle, was not successful, so they had to poke me again. My blood was not flowing quickly at all. Dang it, unsuccessful at Reggie's once again. The young lady told me to call next time to see when some more is coming in. Meantime, off to Edward Jones. Like magic, I'm no longer at Edward Jones. I almost forgot that I needed to stop at the Harbor Freight because I couldn't find my trickle charger for my battery on my motorcycle. So I'll have to get another one of those, and I have coupons for free stuff. Well, so much for free stuff at Harbor Freight. Turns out most of it wasn't even available, but I did find 2 items that were free, but then she made me pick which one I wanted because you can only get 1 per visit. Dang it. I thought I was going to rack up on free stuff. and magically I have arrived at Super One. Now the reason I decided on Super One for this shopping spree is because they have the beef stew meat on sale this week. So I'll get a nice price for that, and I'll pick up the other ingredients while I'm here. This is amazing the way this happens. I parked not all that far out, but far enough to where, you know, there shouldn't be any interference with my camera that I'm planning to leave out and do a time lapse. And what happens? Somebody comes and parks right next to me to block the place where I had decided to put my camera. So, shucks, now I don't know if I need to move or try to think of some place else to put my camera. But I had thought of an amusing place to put the camera, so I guess I'll just have to move.
Oh yeah, doing the Zydeco style. I take your pain away. Some people talk about you like they know all about you. When you get down, they doubt you, and when you're dipping on the scene.
Well, I made it home. And I'm actually next door at my neighbor's because I spotted this. He's got his fish out drying. I don't know what he's making. It looks like it might be jerky or something. But I just don't know. I've never seen anybody do that before. But he's actually from Vietnam, so it might be something that they do over there. Anyhow, thanks for sticking with me. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you soon.